was just great competition. I think there's deep respect between the two organizations. It was hard not to notice what Boston's been doing the last 3 months. They really defend at a high level, as you can see by a lot of the turnovers that we had. And then, they do a great job offensively, getting their two main scores in places where they can be successful, and everybody else plays off of that, and they have a really good flow and rhythm to that. So I think this is just a lot of respect, and it brought out great competition. Defensively, we really had to step up and make multiple efforts because of their ability to really draw, a couple defenders and help defenders, and they just keep on attacking, regardless of what your scheme is.
We've spoken a lot about the fourth quarters with this team. To make a stand like that, to stand up and to do what you did, how encouraging was it, and what does it say about the individual components who comprise them?
Yeah, that's why I like going through all of these type of games during the regular season. We've had our share of challenges, going down the stretch. But what I love about this group is we come in, the next day and really try to work at it and get better. Those experiences make you stronger. You start to see the same things. You try to get on the same page. First and foremost, we want to be able to defend and get stops going down the stretch. But then we have needed to improve our level of execution, going down the stretch. And guys felt very comfortable, whether the ball went in or not. That always can skew your perception, of how things are going. But the ball was going where it needed to go, and there was solid execution that led to quality shots, and then you live with the results from there. But we had some big-time, performances down the stretch. Kyle, that's just a great luxury, to have a Hall of Fame point guard who can choreograph your offense, but also can take on big challenges defensively on the other end. He was guarding basically 1 through 5, when we were switching, and guarding everybody on the floor, and doing that with 4 fouls. He just has a great mind for competition and for how to impact winning.
He's obviously been in and out for a variety of reasons over the past couple of months. Is that performance, especially in this kind of game against this kind of team, sort of exactly what you guys envisioned when you brought him in?
Look, we've been on the other side of it. There's many years that I just really did not like Kyle Lowry because he was such a thorn in our side, going back to 16 when we really thought we had a chance to go to the conference finals. And he was just brilliant. As that series got deeper, the better he played in clutch moments. And, you can't define it by an analytic or a number or a play call. He just knows how to make winning plays. And that's the same for Jimmy. Jimmy just had his fingerprints all over this game. When we needed to get settled, the ball was either going to Kyle or Jimmy, and then Bam was a big-time recipient on a lot of those plays, and then everybody else just filled in. I thought Max gave us some good defensive plays down the stretch. That charge was a big momentum-changing play. And our bench came in and gave us quality minutes. Dwayne was really good. Putting pressure on the rim and defending at the rim.
After the way last week went, I know you guys won the other night, but is this to win the way you did with defense, with making plays down the stretch after those 4 quarters? Is there any extra significance given the opponent?
Not necessarily. No, but we just wanted to get better. The 4-game losing streak, that can humble you, and that can force you to really address things that you needed to address. And that's why I always say I don't mind those moments. I hate losing. Our locker room hates losing. But we did need to address some things. It doesn't guarantee that that's going to, carry out the rest of the season. But we have been very intentional, on trying to get to a higher level. And that was born out of, losing. Sometimes the pain can force you to make, some necessary adjustments.
So you mentioned it there, but Max tonight, down the stretch, you play him against the 2 blocks and the draw and charge, just the impact he made, even without scoring many points in the fourth quarter, but on defense.
Yeah, he's really been improving as a team defender. So he's in the right spot more often than not, and then he's gives you a little bit of size on the glass. I don't know what he ended up with rebound wise, but he's a big body in there. So when they were crashing the glass, either he was able to come up with it or throw his body into there, and that created a rebound opportunity for Tyler or somebody else. But he's been steadily improving on that side of the floor for 2 years, really.
Maddox.
No thanks, Maddox.
You're all good, Coach.
All right. Now, hey. All right, there we go. I got your dinner when we come back to Miami.
That's not fair.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Okay.
No, man. Answer the question.
What was the question? I think we just got back in transition. We were physical enough to make sure they didn't get to the spots. And our offense was, our offense helped, us get back and have a set defense. But I think we did a good job of just communicating and being there for each other and, just making sure that we help one another. Gosh, darn. Oh, okay. That was my answer. Jimmy, you want to answer?
No, I want a different question.
He wants a different question.
Jimmy, this team has struggled at times in fourth quarters in games this season, but you guys really seem to come together. I guess you might say coalesce at the end. How important was it that you guys have a fourth quarter like that to show that at winning time in a playoff type situation, you can have a fourth quarter effort like that?
First off, I told you about using big words last time you did that.
But I know you studied in the offseason.
You did that again. No, I don't know. I think we've gotten a lot better. Leave me alone. Let me answer the question. We've gotten a lot better of knowing where the ball has to go, putting everybody in the positions that they're supposed to be in to be successful. Starts with Lowe here. Spo trusts him as he should with the ball as of late and pointing people to get to your spots, set a good screen, come off, make a shot, make a pocket pass, hit the guy on the baseline. So our offense really looks good because there's no confusion of where the ball is going to be and where it's going to go. And when we're like that, we can get back if we miss. Majority of the time, we do make the shot, and we just happen to guard tonight, which is a good thing.
And Kyle, this team haven't gone through a rough patch of the 4-game losing streak. And especially a game like this, a team like Boston that was playing so well, to have this kind of performance, what does it mean to this team now with just 5 games left before the playoffs?
It's just a good win. Playing against probably the hottest team in the NBA. It's a good win for us, a good test for us. It just shows that we can find ways to win on the road and win in hostile environments against well-coached, talented team. So for us, it's just continue to get better and build. And, we know we got a minimum amount of time left, so we just got to continue to get better and, lock in a little bit more.